You don't just wake up one day and decide that you have like 9 things that you want to do to yourself. It is a gradual process, okay? But I'll fully admit I have a rigorous, is that the word? A long list of things that I do for my, I guess, beauty routine. I don't know. Call me high maintenance if you want. I don't really care. It's what I like to do. Today I'm gonna take you along in what I do. I would say about once a month, I take a day and I just book appointments and do all the things that I want to do to myself to make me feel more confident, I guess. We got a jam-packed day today with this stuff. It's totally cool to be natural and don't do anything to yourself. Do that if that's what you like. I could totally live without these things and like be fine, right? But I like doing these things, so I do them. Let me walk you through. Usually starts with my eyebrows. That is the base. Right outside the mall, I'm about to go get my eyebrows done. I like getting that done before anything else because as you can see, they're just like a little bit messy. It's the most invasive thing. Well, waxing is more invasive. It's the most invasive thing on my face to get done. The shape of this one got really messed up. Since I don't go to a specific person, I just go to the mall. Sometimes I get someone that's really, really good. Sometimes it's just an okay job. I've never had like a botched situation where my eyebrows were completely messed up or anything. Knock on something, knocking on my wheel of my car. Hopefully that won't happen. Let's go get them done. So this is where I go. It's just called Brow Art. They have these sorts of things in a lot of malls and there's usually like no wait time. You can just walk right in and get it done. And eyebrows are done. It's cheaper than waxing and I find that it lasts longer and it's more precise. I would say threading's a little bit more painful. They actually filled them in a little bit this time as well. Just, you know, cleaned them up. I would say it was like a average job. Next, I booked a waxing appointment. And yeah, this is not for my eyebrows if you catch my drift. I go to this place called Waxing the City. I started getting waxes probably like a year ago. That's just what I prefer. I could do a more extensive video on this if you really want about my first time doing that, what to expect and all that sorts of stuff if you really want, but it's kind of weird and taboo to talk about. I do this about once every 5 to 6 weeks consistently, but you totally don't have to do anything with the hair on your body if you don't want to. But I like to wax. Hello, all right, just got done with my wax. It was a pretty pleasant experience. It really didn't hurt that much. I thought today getting my eyebrows threaded hurt worse, honestly. And now I am headed to my hair appointment. With hair appointments, I always get a trim. I actually am that person that gets their hair trimmed every 6 weeks or whatever it is. And then I get some sort of coloring service done typically. Today I'm not getting highlights, I'm doing the darker roots and then an all over color of purple. Going back to the purple. It was nice having a break, I guess, but then I was watching an old video of mine because, you know. And you missed it? Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Especially while I was in LA, I was like, I just look like every other like I just want some basic. Yeah. I didn't mean to get rid of the purple at all. It just washed out and I hadn't been back yet. I loved it. It just made me feel so good and confident and happy and different and it was great and I really miss it. So I'm excited to go back to the purple today. Now I just need to get my eyelashes done. Then lastly for today, I'm going to my eyelash appointment. If I were to recommend anything, just some new fun beauty service to try, eyelash extensions. It's like, how do these little hairs on your eyes make such a difference? I don't know, but they do. I've been getting eyelash extensions for almost 2 years now. So here's the thing with eyelash extensions. They take a while to get them on, but once you get them done, your everyday makeup routine comes down to like 5 minutes. You don't even feel like you have to wear makeup. You no longer have those raccoon eyes. For my eyelashes, I go to Mackenzie. She's in Edmonds, Washington. I'll have her Instagram and her website linked below if you want to go to her. She's amazing. Highly recommend her. I just got my lashes done. And that is what I'm doing to myself today. But it doesn't stop there. Usually I also get a spray tan. And final step, getting a spray tan complete. I can't believe I really just did that many things in one day. I actually never do all these things in one day. I never have time for that. It's dark out, so you can't really tell, but definitely look different than I did this morning. Fresh spray tan always looks a little bit much, so I'm gonna wash it off in the morning and get back to you with my final look. I know, it's a bit much. I know. I would not go out in public like this, trust me. So when you get a spray tan, like you wake up the next morning and it's just a lot. You're supposed to shower it off and then it kind of like tones down and figures itself out. My face looks dirty, like not a good look. Like this is way too tan. Ta-da! This is me after like 5 or 6 services in one day. Here's the thing, guys. It's still the same me. I think I looked fine without them. I think it's fun to do things to your look. I like how this looks. I'm a big fan of it. The spray tan in the middle of January might be a little bit overboard, but I did it anyways, so whatever. At the end of the day, just do what makes you happy. And don't worry about anyone else and what they're doing. Just yourself.
I feel like coming on here and admitting all of these services that I get done to myself is a little bit embarrassing, and I kind of feel shame for that. I think I'll get a lot of comments saying that I'm fake and that I look better before, or judging me for it. A lot of the time people change the way they look because they don't like what they see in the mirror and they're trying to hide their natural beauty. I just want to stress that I don't get these services done to try and completely change myself and the way that I look. I just like making these changes because I'm bored. It's not something that I do to hide myself. It's something I do simply for the fun of it. I think sometimes we look into why people do what they do a little too much.